Shalom, giving all praise to Yahawah, Qadash. Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of you elect out there. Shalom to you all. Let me try to make this brief. Yeah, forgive me for the last video. I was trying to find the minute mark when these guys were saying that Masha never said he was King David. I know I had a hard time finding it. Anyway, on to the next one. So we're here. The title of this video is Then. This is from Ezekiel 33 verse 30th verse. It says, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them. You got a lot of brothers that have woken up to the fact that they're the Israelites, but are they prophets? You got casual Israelites. They know that they're Israelites, whatever, scoffers, whatever the case may be. Guys that have come into this thing and fell out. And now if you fall out, you're still an Israelite and you still know that you're an Israelite. Some of them just say, I'm not an Israelite. I thought they convinced me that I was an Israelite. I'm an African American, whatever the case may be. So now when you start from the 30th verse, as a matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? We know it in the King James. Let me just go to the NLT. Now, what do I mean by then they shall know that there has been a prophet among them, or prophets among them, is when they say things and it comes to pass, then they're going to know. Then they're going to say these guys were prophets of the Lord. Okay, so let me start at 30. This is in the NLT. It says, so, son of man, your people talk about you in their houses and whisper about you at the doors. They say to each other, come on, let's go hear the prophets tell us what the Lord is saying. And that's what a lot of them do. They cloud of witnesses in Hebrews, I believe that's Hebrews 12. So my people come pretending to be sincere and sit before you. They listen to your words, but they have no intention of doing what you say. You know, it's a form of entertainment for a lot of these people. Their mouths are full of lustful words, and their hearts seek only after money. Look, I'm trying to get paid out here, man. I ain't gonna be staying out in the corner, you know, holding posts. Now, I get entertained by them. You are very entertaining to them, like someone who sings love songs with a beautiful voice or plays fine music on an instrument. They hear what you say, but they don't act on it. We here at GMS been putting up so many videos on the charagma till it's like, oh, there goes another MOTB. Let me click to the next one. But when all these terrible things happen, right, when the microchip comes, there's going to be a change of heart. A lot of these camp leaders, these different Israelite groups that's teaching against the MOTB and not being the micro C-hip, a lot of them are going to see it. They're going to consider it. But it's going to be too late because the Most High is going to block you from really seeing the full truth. And a lot of you may or will take it. This has happened to them, as they certainly will. Right. We spoke about the MOTB. We spoke about the destruction, the downfall of Babylon the Great. Right. It says, then they will know a prophet has been among them. So now, let me bring this back over here to the King James. So I was watching one video. Okay, here it is right here. Which last night I saw it. I didn't get a chance to watch it. But then about 15 minutes ago I was watching, maybe more than that, 15, 20 minutes ago I was watching a video that the Apostle Ramalab said something to the effect of it's stewing. Stewing meaning it's slow cooking. Some things you got to slow cook, stew it. So he was land backing off of this video. Canadian prepper breaking Los Angeles government nuclear WW3 preparation nationwide warning for massive attacks. Now, I've been noticing military planes and military choppers pretty much in the New York area, wherever I go, whether it be in the Bronx or whatever, that area. That let's say the Bronx going further up or even further down. You see a lot of military, and you can tell the difference between a military plane and a regular commercial plane. A military helicopter compared to a commercial, helicopter, civilian helicopter, whatever you want to call it. So I noticed that, and I haven't seen this. I've never seen this. So many military, like I said, choppers and planes, up in the sky, and a lot of them fly super low. They're bigger than the average, commercial airline. So anyway, I was watching Apostle Ramlab, and then it led me to come to this page, which I subscribed to him, and he was saying, I'm even nervous. I wish I was, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what's going to happen. Well, he doesn't know the scriptures, And we know what's going to happen. We want things to happen, as Apostle Ramlab said. We want these things to happen because that's our deliverance. Okay, so now this is what I did. I was watching another video last night put up by Apostle Gabar, and he was going into the MOTB, and he went to the Google, and he was asking certain questions, right? So I did the same thing. Where am I? Okay, here I go. I'm trying to make this short. Okay, so I put in is Rev 13:16, the micro C hip. So I'm speaking code. So this is what popped up. It said about 800 plus thousand results. It says Church of the Great God, and when you click on it, it says the MOTB, an implantable chip. You click on it, and you get the story. I mean, I didn't read the story. But this is a particular church that do believe, right, number the beast. And then, let me see, microchip should be around here someplace. Let me do it this way. Okay, micro. Okay, it comes up 3 times. Micro, implantable microchip. I hadn't read the whole thing. I read, beast mentioned in the Bible is a governmental system which they're right on, headed by an evil human dictator. There they say the Antichrist. Daniel 2, Revelation 17. It says he will personally throw both that direct dictator and his false prophet accomplished into the lake of fire. They don't even know what the lake of fire is. But there you have it. You can read this article. So here you got again is the micro C hip, the mark of the beast in Revelation 13. It's not totally definitive that the RFID is a mark of the beast. However, in light of all of the end time prophetic pieces coming together, and we know the scriptures on the MOTB. It says our microchips, the beast, the mark of the beast. August 2017, first when you read Revelation 13 in context, the mark isn't ambiguous, but rather is the name of the beast, is the number of his name. People also ask, what is the chip under the skin for payment? Today, now listen at this. Today, more than 50,000 people have elected to have a subdermal under the skin chip surgically inserted between the thumb and index finger, serve as their new swipe key or credit card. That was February 5th of 2023. So we're talking about a year and change that this was put up. Government tech from progress to bans. How close are human microchips implants? What is the chip under the skin for payment? What are the side effects of chips in humans? It says criticism and concerns. Now, somebody did, I don't know if it was one of the apostles. Yeah, it was Apostle Gabar. He was doing a video that was put up by Yahanan in England, and he was going into the subject of the MOTB, and he went into Revelation 16, where it says anybody receiver shall receive a grievous sore. So it says criticism and concern of the MOTB. It says infection has been cited as a source of failure within RFID and related microchip implant individuals, either due to improper implantation techniques, implant rejection, your body may reject it, or corrosion of implant elements. MRIs, corrosion, cancer risk. So Revelation 16:2, when it says a grievous sore, it's talking about a cancer. Risk to human freedom and autonomy. Right, because they know exactly when you're going to buy something, where you're going to buy it from, and so forth. And they can track you. They know where you've been. Whatever this is. Microchipping. What are these side effects? Can you be microchipped without knowing it? As an author of publications of the NFC, which is a near-field communication, which is a European version of the RFID, radio frequency ID, I know how chips are implanted. You're absolutely right. Someone can implant an X-client chip while X is asleep. You're going to know about it when you wake up. If somebody playing, you're going to feel something in your hand or whatever. It is, and you better get it out. Somebody put it in there. Because this has to be a something that you have to do willingly. You have to want to do it because it says the worship of the beast, meaning you knowingly do it. And we're telling you what it is. Don't listen to these other major camps that's telling you that it's, an embargo, sleeping with white women, and what's the new one? It's sin in all its forms, whether it be political or religious. When Bishop Nate said that, I would have bust out laughing, and I would have left. Said I'm going to the bathroom and did an Irish exit. Look that up. It said it is unlikely that X would not know he had a chip implant. Yeah, like your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. But he would have to have, we would kind of know, he would have to be a tattoo artist or a damn surgeon. Let's see what this is. What kind of creature is the second beast? The second beast comes out of the earth, whose overall appearance is not describable other than having two horns like a lamb and speaking like a dragon. They don't know that we know what that is. It's Babylon the Great. His purpose is to promote the authority of the first beast, which is the Roman Empire. It says the image of the first beast, which is not a picture of Caesar Borgia. It's a Roman system with the ability to perform great signs, technology, even making the fire come down out of heaven. That's their nuclear power, their weaponry. What is the new human implant chip? All right, Neuralink. The first human, blah, 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 blah. Do microchips track you? And I said that. I said they will. Let's see. A microchip isn't the same as a GPS, which they can put a GPS in there to put the information in there, I believe. And it can be used to track your pets. Oh, no, it is a GPS because it started with the pets. Whereabouts. It's simply a unique identifier. Think of it as your pet's social security number that is implanted so it can't be lost. Now you had dogs that got lost that they found the dog through the chip. They go to the vet and they would put the scanner out, and they would say, "Oh, this the owner of this dog is Mrs. Smith down the street. Oh, we found the dog. Thank God you gave the dog a chip. Put a chip in the dog." Can microchips track humans? No, there's blah 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 blah. They're saying no, but if they can do it with animals, they can do it with humans too. Can microchips be removed? Yes, it is possible to remove a microchip from your pet. However, it is a more difficult and expensive process than getting it inserted. This is because moving a microchip requires a full surgical procedure. You had a priest Zabak, but she's still asleep as far as the chip is concerned. He said, "Well, look, you can get the chip and you can wait until the missiles come and you can pull it out real quick." No, it says you need a surgeon to do that. You don't just hit a button and the thing pop out your hand. It says what states ban microchips? Can a phone scan a microchip? Unfortunately, no. A smartphone cannot and will not ever be able to read a pitch mic. And well, you can get an app. I guarantee you can get an app. There's apps on everything. So that's BS. Yeah, I got an app on my phone where it's a radiation, amounts of radiation. You touch it around something and the thing goes up. When you hit it, beep, 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 beep. I said, how the hell did they do that? I do not know. How can you put that in a smartphone? But I have it on 2 different phones and it reads the same way. Like I'll just have it in the middle of the living room and you get a low count. You put it next to the computer, you're going to get a high count. Just reading these to myself. How much Neuralink costs? All right, 10,000. They're saying 10,000 US. So Jake ain't gonna get it unless they make it for free. The chip in the hand's the government's gonna issue it. I see the government issuing it, and everything gonna be free, just like the jump shot. Oh, it's free. The beautiful thing about this jump shot is free. Will we be chipped in the future? Let's see what this says. After years of being subculture of a culture, the time is now for chips to be more commonly used, says Emil Grafstra, founder of Dangerous Things. We're going to start to see chip implants get the same realm of acceptance as piercing and tattoos do now. In other words, they'll be more visible but not mainstream yet. It's gonna come. It's gonna be mainstream. There's gonna be the way they're gonna present it. If you don't get it, you get a disease or the CBDC, and then the smartphone, and too many people lose their smartphones. Get the charagma, it'll work better. They're gonna do something. Let me see. Can you feel a microchip? Let's see what that says. You typically can't feel the microchip if it's placed in the right location, which is between the shoulder blades. Sometimes microchips, but you'll feel it when if they do anything that has to do with surgery. You're gonna know that somebody put something in you, and you go to the doctor. What's this thing? Oh, somebody put a chip in you while you were sleeping. And you got to be a deep sleeper. Let me see something. How long do microchips last? 25 years. Do microchips hold memory? But the buying and selling part is going to take that credit card or debit card, they strip, and they're going to put that information in your chip. So when you go to get money, you put your right hand, left hand out. This type of microchip stores data. Data storage is either volatile or non-volatile. Volatile memory chips require a constant source of power, to retain their data. Revelation 16. Anyway, that's it. That's all I'm going to say. You see the picture right there. All right, let me hit images. See? Chip. I mean, it's obvious. It's right in your face. So any group, Israelite group teaching otherwise, you got to believe that they made a backdoor deal. Look at that. Chip. And you're going to definitely find out that the prophets are among you. And you're going to wake up. You're going to have a wake-up call. When they tell you in order for you to keep this job, you got to get the charagma. Oh, you're going to get a disease, but if you get the charagma, oh, you can't bank, you can't get a car, you can't pay rent, you can't buy or sell unless you got the charagma. See, working through the CBDC. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom on